I don't think that's really where we want to be. Alright. Opponent goes first again. This is 6 consecutive games where we've gone second. I mean, it turns out that I want to go second in Dominaria most of the time, but still. So he's playing Golgari. Looks like not a bad draw. He has fungal infection. That's annoying. I guess I don't really want to trade that for the Corrosive Ooze. Not yet. No plays at all was a bit weird. We missed our land drop, unfortunately. 5th land would be very, very good here. Considering I have 3 cards in my hand for 5. That seems good enough. Question is, when do I do it? I could start the timer with the Acolyte. Also gets rid of any Pierce Disguise he's running, which he might be doing as this color combination. Clears the way for Beslanok. Yeah, see? Nice. Comes in to play tapped. Seems good. 2 cards back off Garna. Get to set up for Demon Lord Haste next turn. That's 6 cards. I don't want to be forced to discard by this. I could just run out 2 more Thalids. What is this much black mana? There's a couple instant green spells that generate blockers. Feels hard not to want to deploy the Beslanok, but there's got to be just a shit ton of removal in his hand if it's like that. Alright. Still waiting to see what he's doing with 5 open mana and no plays. Sure. There's that fungal infection we pegged him on earlier. Multani. Ouch. That's actually an issue. How do we get through a Multani? Well, we run a Demon Lord at it, I guess. If I was able to attack with Thalids, Garna gives haste to all your creatures. Love it. Just got rid of 4 lands off top of my library. Oh god, stop, Demon Lord! No! Alright. Down to 12 cards in deck. Okay. How many? Discard 3? I don't want to discard 3. I think I have to discard the Acolyte at this point. Alright. It was more than draw 5. It was his own Bezlanock. Crazy. Okay, nice. Was that another Memorial to Folly? Opponent's on a crazy deck too. Alright. I wish this was a different piece of removal. This just offering would be really good here. So I have 7 mana. It's very awkward. We gotta win off Garna's haste here. Yeah, this is gonna be almost impossible for me to beat. I have no exile effects. It's a good one though. He's at a lot of health, and we have, he's got 2 Memorial Follies in play. We've got to go through the Demon Lord twice more, and we got to go through Multani. And we got to go through this. That at least I can cast down. I've been hoping I can catch Multani with a discard effect off Caligo Skin Witch, but it just hasn't happened yet. Like, my choices of creature discards were based around the fact that I might eventually be able to do that. Oh, that's so bad for me. So I've got 7 mana. Seems like a cast down plus an Omnivore plus a Warlord's Fury is the thing. Alternatively with 7. That's about all we can do. Don't really want to be drawing here either, but So I can soul salvage Garna. It's definitely a thing. It's just very expensive and slow to do this, and I'm worried about us actually killing him before. Yeah, that's the goal. The Kickskin Witch will eventually hit Multani, but he's never had the just 2 cards in his hand because he keeps drawing a turn, and this is a slow play. Just very high value. This is a win condition if we hadn't milled our artifact. I think we did that already though. We have no goblins. So he's really close to dead right now. He can only block 1 of them. I think if we play it in the right order, he just dies, right? So we did 2 damage to his face. He goes to 8. Then we eat 2 of them. We eat 3 of them. Can we do that? I think that might be good enough. Let's find out. So now we can eat 3 times, whichever one he doesn't block, and it goes to a 7, 3, 5. No, it goes to a. Why can't I not do simple math? It goes to a 9, 9. He dies. Okay. All right, very close game. Really had to work for that one. A lot of decisions in that game. 2 crazy decks scoring off into each other, which is pretty fun.